That's enough. This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts.
It wasn't me! I swear it wasn't me!
The evidence and testimony we've seen and heard are conclusive. The victim was alone at his table when he drank from that poisoned cup of coffee.
No, you're wrong! I know what I saw! I saw... I saw someone else there! A man! He's the real killer! Why won't anyone believe me? Well, I'd say that pretty much wraps up this case, wouldn't you? Mr. Wright?
This court finds the defendant. This court is adjourned.
Hey folks, welcome back to Trials and Tribulations. Wow. The start of a new year always makes me feel like I can take on the whole world. I bet it does, Maya. So, I decided that our resolution should be, Zaddy, take on the world. What do you think? Sure, whatever, Maya. But I think maybe you've had more than enough mistletoe cake. Never. You've gotta eat a lot of cake during New Year's. It's practically tradition. Like watching the fireworks on TV or playing a board game.
Hey, pal!
Oh, it's you! Oh no, why are you angry? Detective Gumshoe. Happy New Year, Detective!
Likewise. And now listen up, Wright. I wanna...
Here's to another fruitful year of lawyer-police cooperation.
Yeah, me too. Alright, pal! You got some explaining to do.
Have you got a holiday present for me, Detective?
What? Well, here, I have this. It's really nothing much, but,
Yay, thanks!
Look, pal, we have to talk. Take a seat.
Hey, what about Pearlie? You haven't forgot about her present, have you?
Oh, no. No, I mean, yeah, no. Are you doing this on purpose?
Haha, guess I'm busted. How'd you like my first practical joke of the year?
Very funny, pal. Now, let's see how funny you think that is when I show you this.
What is it, a magazine? Hey, I wanna see! Deadly poisoning brings guilty verdict. Defense attorney Wright trounced? Trounced? Let me see that. The defense attorney gave an almost childishly amateur performance yesterday. The hell is this?
It's a report, pal, about you!
Listen to this! Mr. Wright must take full responsibility for ruling in this case.
Well? And don't tell me you don't remember anything about it.
But I don't remember anything about it. When was that an issue from anyway?
December of last year, which I guess makes it last month.
Which makes it old news, you mean? But I wasn't involved in a poison case in December. So what, someone used our name? Disguised themselves, maybe? What the hell? Huh. So what do you think this is all about, Nick?
If it wasn't you, pal, then that leaves only one possibility.
No way. You don't mean... A phony Nick? This must be Gumshoe's idea of a joke. Guess he's starting off the year with one, too. Yeah, we're really going with this, huh? Yeah, this is a wild case. Hope you're all ready for this. Okay. I do vaguely remember this part.
So, what are you gonna do about it, pal?
What do you mean, what am I gonna do about it? Well, it's your fault that the judge found the defendant guilty in this case. My fault? How do you figure that? Because the Phoenix Wright is super famous now. Well, maybe only sort of.
Yeah, see what happens when you hotshots start getting too full of yourselves.
But I didn't do anything wrong, at least not that I can remember.
You better make this right, pal, now. And that means taking the case back to court, got it?
Sounds like we got our first case of the new year. Let's tackle it with gusto. I don't know. The judge already issued a guilty verdict once in this case. Well, then you file for a mistrial, right? Oh, so how the hell did this even happen? Right? I mean, aren't you supposed to check for credentials? And like a badge or something like that? I don't know about this. It's not gonna be easy to get it overturned. I guess that New Year's resolution is gonna have to wait until next year.
So, you're taking the case, right? Good. I'm gonna head over to the courthouse then. After that, I'll go back to the precinct. Drop by if you need something, okay, pal?
Oh. The visit was short but sweet. I'll miss you, Gumshoe. I guess people are starting to know the name Phoenix Wright. If a client entrusted a case to me based on my reputation, I guess I am kind of responsible. But why would someone want to impersonate me? What sort of a guy would do that? Oh, and now we're here. Okay. Well, anyway, welcome back, guys. Okay, well, anyway, we're here now. What can we do? Can we talk about stuff? Oh, this is just our basic what to do. Any ideas? Okay. We can just talk, yeah. So, what's our first move? I guess we go down to the detention center and talk. Wait a sec, Nick. This person's behind bars because of you. Whoever it isn't gonna be jumping at the chance to meet you, right? Hey, let's get one thing straight. It wasn't me. It was fake me that did this. Huh. I wonder if he looks exactly like you. You're phony. You're Jin Yop, I mean. I hope not. What kind of name for an evil double is Shin Yop anyway? Oh, Nick, I got it! If you're gonna ask whether I've got a twin brother, the answer is no. Spoil sport. Okay. Anything new? Did you notice Gumshoe was acting weirder than usual, or was it just me? What do you mean? I mean, he was really worked up. Like a guy who just found out he's gonna be a dad or something. What? I don't think that's the same. Yeah, he was acting kinda strange. Maybe he realized he's got strong feelings for you, Nick. Oh, you think so too? Wow, I guess it's canon. You heard it here, folks. Considering how we interact, I'd seriously doubt that, Maya. Well, some people are into that kind of thing. You never know. Well, if he wasn't nervous because of you... Then maybe it's because of our new guilty client? Oh, we're just not gonna explain that then. Okay, I guess we have no choice but to get out of here. Well, you know what? I could do one thing. How's it going, Charlie? Charlie, a quite decorative plant. He's sort of a keepsake. Something to remember Mia by. I mean, sure, the office is a mess, but I'll never forget to water this little fella. Okay, that sounds familiar. Did we read that before? Like, just deja vu, all the time. Anyway, Oh, right, okay, yeah, we're gonna go, right? Detention center. Yeah, okay. Let's do it. This is so nerve-wracking, waiting to meet our new client. I wonder just what kind of person you tricked and got found guilty. Keep it down, Maya. That kind of talk could ruin me. Oh! What? Oh. That's right! It's you! Oh. Wow. Long time no see. How could you, Mr. Wright? How could you do this to me? They put me in solitary! I haven't been able to stop crying. Aren't you... Yes, I am! I am totally and utterly let down! Oh, are you... Oh, that's right, and I gave these two the same voice. Yep. Mm-hmm. Whoops. Don't pretend like you don't know it's me. It's me, Maggie, remember? Maggie Bird. Maggie Bird? Oh! Yeah, I remember you. What are you doing in that outfit? Maggie Bird, she's the policewoman I defended that one time. She was accused of murdering her lover, who's a cop too.
What are you doing in here? Didn't I get you a quick...
Oh, sure, very funny. After that fifth-rate defense job, you come here and start making jokes? You better hurry up and tell her what happened, Nick. Oh, I see.
So that's where we stand right now.
I'm sorry you've been caught up in another murder. My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures.
I vaguely remember her saying the exact same thing last time. Yeah, this poor woman. And if I remember, she's like, what, 23? Like, way too young for this shit, you know?
But I don't mind. What's one more disaster in my life? At least now the real Mr. Wright is here with me. I won't let the world keep me down, sir.
Oh. Glad to see she's still a fighter.
So, how come you're dressed like that, Maggie? Last year you looked so sharp in that police uniform.
Huh.
I was fired after that incident last year.
What? Why? What? For... Huh? I don't know how that would happen.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay. I don't mind one bit. I enjoyed being on the force, but I think it was time for me to move on. So what do you do now? In the second act of The Life of Maggie Bird, I'm playing the role of a waitress. A waitress?
Oh, what a cute little place.
Yes, in a French restaurant. It's a small place, but it's quite fashionable. My charming smile and shapely figure come through for me. And the owner, Mr. Armstrong, hired me straight away, sir.
And then you got into this mess straight away, right?
Yeah, you could put it that way.
Yeah, what the hell is going on?
This whole mess started on the 3rd of last month. And it happened at Très Bien. Très Bien? Yes, it's a restaurant where good service and friendly smile are always included.
Oh yeah, that's right, it's a French restaurant. I can't remember how much French is involved in this, but my pronunciation's not going to be very good. I took Spanish in high school.
Oh.
Yeah, oh, yeah. And look at that haircut. I'm sure y'all noticed, but it makes you nervous, right?
There were 2 men at the table both drinking coffee. And then...
Yeah.
One of the men slipped some poison in the victim's cup. The victim just took one sip and was gasping for air. I was so shocked I passed out. Hey, hold on there, Maggie. What? You keep calling the guy the victim. Did you know the guy was killed? Not at all. I'd never seen the guy before. Oh.
So she wouldn't have had a motive to kill him then, I guess. And the other man, the killer, you saw him, right?
Of course. A good waitress must be attentive to the clientele.
So you saw the killer, but you were found guilty of the crime anyway. How come?
You tell me, Mr. Wright.
Oh, guess the answer to my question is my phony. Anyway, she saw the killer. Better see if I can get a description of the guy. God, just like that we're in this case then. It just feels like it's all happening so fast, you know?
So, if you saw the murderer, why were you still convicted? Because no one else saw. Saw what? The other man. The one who put the poison in the victim's coffee. Everyone testified that way. Mr. Armstrong, the customer, everyone. The victim was sitting alone at his table the whole time.
What? But how is that possible?
I don't know. But nobody, not one person would believe me, sir. Even Phoenix Wright, my one last hope for a fair trial, failed me. What a pathetic defense. My granny could have done a better job.
Look, that wasn't me, okay?
And then, they found something a bit incriminating in my apron pocket. What? A small bottle? Of poison? What? Poison? It was in your pocket? Well, I passed out when the victim collapsed. The killer must have slipped the poison into my pocket when I was unconscious.
And no one else saw this other guy?
No, sir. That's what everyone said, but I don't see how they could have missed him.
Yeah, I'm starting to get really worried about this other guy. If that silhouette is all we have to go off of.
I was the one who took the coffee to the two men.
Oh, and what was your impression of them?
Well, when I first saw them, I kind of thought they might be in the music industry. In music? How come? Well, one of them had some sort of earpiece and an emo musician's look about him. And there's a sample CD on the table, sir. An earpiece and a sample CD, huh? Did you get a good look at the CD at all? It had a band's name written on it. I think it was MC something. They must have been preparing for their debut, I guess.
So it was a band CD? Maybe a promo disc?
Maybe it was MC Screwdriver.
Get serious, Maya. Why would you buy the CD of a group named that?
Ugh. What was the name of that group again? MC Hacksaw? No. MC, And what about the killer? What did he look like? Well, I don't really remember. Only that he was a young man. Well-built, like the victim, really.
That's it? Okay, well now what? Now what do we do? I mean, I'm not sure if we can present anything right now. Unless we need to talk to her about the newspaper, maybe we could. Yeah, I guess we could. Oh, yeah, I need to ask you about this.
Hey, this is the article about my case!
Can you tell me anything about the guy who was pretending to be me?
Yes, sir. It was the morning after I'd been arrested. I met you in a visitor's room here. You were wearing one of your super sharp suits.
Thanks. Me?
Yes, you, Mr. Wright.
Oh,
Hey, Mackie, was my evil double I on there too?
No, Maya, quit.
No, I don't remember a phony you, Maya. Oh, would have been so cool.
That's okay, Maya, you're one of a kind.
Then you got really worked up and passionate. I'm gonna get you cleared of this crime, you said.
That doesn't sound like me. I get the picture, but you've met me in person before. So how come you didn't realize that guy wasn't the real me? Yeah, I think a bit of that is on you, ma'am.
I guess looking back now is a little strange.
Only a little?
Well, okay, so you were a bit taller than normal, and you looked a bit shady, and your voice was a bit weird, and you had this kind of funny accent.
Okay, so the guy was nothing like me then.
But you had your spiky hair and blue suit.
Is that all it takes for someone to imitate me?
How about everyone else in the courtroom, like the judge and the observers? Didn't they realize he was an imposter? Everyone had these big question marks on their faces. But it seemed that no one wanted to say anything, sir. This case just keeps getting weirder and weirder. Mr. Wright? Do you think it's possible to get a retrial?
Probably. The court ruled in the absence of a genuine defense attorney. That's what I was saying. Okay. So we should be able to get a retrial.
Mr. Wright? Do you think we'll win next time?
Sir? I mean, we fucking better.
My life has been a full-course meal of bad luck, complete with defeat for dessert. Since I was 6 months old, when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building. I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed at almost every test I've ever taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster. I even landed a phony lawyer when I had the misfortune of being accused of murder. But I will survive, because Maggie Bird always lives to fight another day. That's right. One day I'll find it. Just will you wait and see, sir. Oh, I'll find that one single moment of good luck. Ugh. Jinyope is really gonna pay for this.
What are you staring at me like that for? Maya's right. Poor thing. Whoever it is that thought it was a good idea to use my name and get an innocent girl convicted of murder had better watch out.
We'll find him. Don't worry, we'll get Jinyope for you. Thank you. Oh, I'll tell you where Très Bien is.
Right, the restaurant where the murder took place.
Yes, sir. When you go, please tell Mr. Armstrong I said hi. Sure. Alright, Nick. Let's go check out this restaurant and its food.
Oh, is that it? I guess we already have our sense of direction then. We have a little more time. Let's go check out... I guess we're skipping the Criminal Affairs Department, maybe? I guess we can always come back later, maybe tell, Gumshoe what we saw later. Yeah, let's go to the restaurant. Why not? Oh, very pink. Ah, this is coming back to me now. Oh, and this little song? Super cute.
Wow, look at this place.
Look? More like smell. What is with the suffocating scent of flowers here? And then again, girls like that kind of thing, right? Well, this girl, not always.
Actually, I'm not all that into it.
Mm-hmm.
No one's coming to seat us. Maybe there's no one here.
Don't be silly, Maya. This is a restaurant. It's open for business. Well, a guy was just killed here, so it would be... I think it'd be reasonable if it were closed today. Hello? Anyone here? I don't believe it. There really isn't anyone here.
Perfect. Let's get intrusive. If there's no one here, we can take anything we want.
No, that's not how that is supposed to work. Okay. Well, whatever. Maybe she's right. This... Is this important?
It's a rack full of fashion magazines, and they're all in French.
Why don't you try wearing something a bit more chic sometime, huh, Maya?
Yeah, I guess I could. I'm always in my acolyte clothes, aren't I? It'd be fun to wear normal clothes every now and then.
There's something stuck behind the rack. Yeah.
Looks like a sports paper to me. Hey, look at this. Someone scribbled a little bit of doodle on one of the pages.
Oh.
MC Bomber in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. $100,000, maybe.
I wonder what MC Bomber is supposed to be. I think that's what Maggie was trying to remember. Yeah. This paper, it's from December 3rd. This paper's from the day of the poisoning.
What?
Paper from the day of the murder. It's gotta be a clue. And it stayed there this whole time? How? Okay. Anything else we can look at? I don't see anything else that stands out to me. Well, this is the table. This must be the table where the murder occurred.
I guess so, with all this police tape around it.
And that stain must be from the poisoned coffee. Don't go licking the tablecloth, okay, Maya?
Why would I lick it? I'm not a cat, you know.
Then why can I picture you doing just that? Oh god, okay. I guess that's all we get from this? Just that little coffee stain, nothing else. I guess, they already went to trial. This crime scene was picked apart by someone. Maybe Gumshoe would know more about it? I guess we're not even sure if he investigated the case, but... maybe we'll go back. And, actually, yeah, we can talk to Maggie about the newspaper. Because I think this is what she was trying to remember, right? Or, no, not that. Yeah, let's show her this. maybe that'll, trigger something to happen, right?
Oh, it's sports paper. Let's see. Did Gutson Braun manage to defend his heavyweight title?
Sorry, Maggie, that paper's actually a month old. It's from the day of the murder.
And Gutson got knocked out yesterday, I'm afraid. Oh, no.
I found this paper in the magazine rack at Trebian.
Really? That's strange. Trebian doesn't get newspapers. Mr. Armstrong says he's not really fond of them. Then maybe one of the customers left it behind.
Anyway, what I want you to take a look at is a scribble here.
Oh, that's it, sir! MC Bomber! That was the name that was written on the CD! I guess it was an MC Screwdriver after all, huh? So that $100,000 must be a down payment for a record deal, right? If someone gave me $100,000, I'd sing for sure. The Master of Karine, or the Spirit Song, or even Maya's theme.
Okay, Maya. Calm down. Okay, Maya. So, anyway, if the sample CD was on the victim's table, that means that this newspaper must have belonged to the victim. Yeah, I suppose so.
You're right.
So the victim left this behind on the day of the murder, huh?
I think we better step up the investigation, don't you, Nick?
Oh, is that it then? Okay, well, I guess I wasn't sure how long that would take, but you know what? If we're gonna do some more investigating, maybe even visit Gumshoe later on, then I think we'll save that for the next episode, because I've investigated plenty today, and I think this is a solid introduction to our case. Like, again, memories of this case are just flooding back to me, just little bits and pieces and like images in my head, and I'm getting so excited to get into this with you guys. Really. I can tell we're gonna have a lot of fun. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.